going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to take a throwback look at the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series 74 Deluxe Class Bumblebee, a figure that I reviewed quite a long time ago on the channel, about 2 years ago, and I was thinking, how about a fresh new look at this figure, maybe some new thoughts. And honestly, that video wasn't really the best of my videos. I'm just saying it was kind of bad. So in this video it's so much better, and we're gonna be going over in depth of this figure, like how I did not do in the previous video, but this time I will do in this video. So without further ado, let's get started with the figure's packaging. So many of you bought this figure at Target before its official release in Studio Series, and we got this horrible buzzworthy Bumblebee box art. Not gonna lie, I did like the G1 design right here, but the rest was just atrocious. I do not like the design now, but like as we can see, we had some artwork: Studio Series Transformers, buzzworthy Bumblebee, the character's name Bumblebee, 74. It's such a shame we did not get any CGI here. It would have been better. And then on the back of the packaging, we get Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, Transformers in 40 steps. Bumblebee takes on both Constructicon Rampage and Ravage to protect Sam Witwicky. And speaking of Sam Witwicky, we do have him here as a minifigure form, which was really great and a nice addition to the collection. And right here, we finally get some CG render of Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. But the regular Studio Series box has a complete render on the front, and I believe that one looks so much better than this one. But I was not patient and I got this one instead. Not that bad. The figure doesn't change at all. It's just the box art. But anyways, let's take a look at the figure. Bumblebee out of his packaging, and honestly, I feel like this is one of the strongest Studio Series releases in 2021 when this figure was released, and I still think it is really good up to this day. Unfortunately, I do not have the Dark of the Moon version of this character. Sadly, it is hard to track down, and any of you who kept up on the community around last year-ish, I was moving and then I didn't have time to look for Transformers, but I am gonna try my best to find it. But anyways, back to the figure itself. I still think that this is a really strong entry into the Studio Series line. I mean, check out all that detail that we have here on the waist area. We have a lot of nice mechanical detailing. Here we can see the front part of the car, which we'll go into later in the video. On the head sculpt, it's the same one as 49 Bumblebee. We have the Autobot insignias details right here, and one thing I did find kind of bad about this figure is that the lack of paint. In the original figure, which I'll bring on in a second, it had more silver around the gray areas, had a gunmetal gray area, a color scheme, and I like that one more than this one specifically. But I do like the car form more than the other one because of the color and the design. So as far as preference goes, the car mode in this one is perfect. As far as robot goes, it's alright. Not the best, but it is still really nice. If you take a look at the side profile, we get a light detailing right here. We get some nice silver, metallic silver on the arms. We get metallic silver on the tires. Tires do roll as well. We get some interior detailing, and this popped off for some reason. And then we as well see the Camaro logo right here that we'll take a look deeper into the video. I will attach this somehow. So yeah, this figure is actually really nice, yet this thing did pop off. So yeah, this is this figure. So now let's take a look at some of the rest of the Revenge of the Fallen cast. So starting off here with his basically father figure, Optimus Prime. Here we have Optimus Prime and Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, and we can see this is actually 100% accurate to how they show up in the movie and their CG renders if you look them up. This is about the same size as Optimus and Bumblebee, so I really do like how this looks with one another. We have Sideswipe, both Chevrolet cars, which we'll take a look at later in the video, and their vehicle comparisons. Jolt, a minor character in Revenge of the Fallen, also another Chevy Transformer. Here I brought in Ratchet, but larger deluxe class. This deluxe class is around of more than 5 inches, while this one was 4.5. We can see the massive difference between these two characters, and I think it looks really great. Even though they never made a Revenge of the Fallen Ratchet, I'm pretty sure this is a great substitute for it. As well as here we have Jetfire, obviously way bigger than Bumblebee, as we've seen in the movie. I'm not so sure if they really had more than just their specific scenes in the movies together, but I will have to watch the movie again just to see it. Here we have the main antagonist of the film, the Fallen. Now, I could only imagine if the Fallen and Bumblebee were to square up with one another, the Fallen would kill him in an instant. I mean, look how big this guy is compared to Bumblebee, and it's just, I could already imagine him slaughtering him in half, just like Megatron did to Jazz, and I think that this would look kind of sad if this happened. So yeah, that was about it for the Bayformers comparisons. Now let's take a look at one last comparison. Here we have the Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. I did want to bring this Bumblebee out because of the new movie and because we can see how far we've gone from 2009 to 2023, the design of Bumblebee. And it's such a beloved character, has gone through so many changes, and it's just so breathtaking to see how something so iconic went to even being more iconic. And I really do love this, and I hope for more Rise of the Beast sequels in the future. Now this comparison is very specific. It is the 2007 Bumblebee and the 2009 Bumblebee. We can see how as far as design wise they're the same. The only difference is mostly the chest region and the paint applications. As far as this, I do like the plastic they used for this figure. A darker shade of plastic looked so much better, while this one looks more of a dull gray plastic. I'm not really a fan of this color, but mostly this color. The Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, I think it had this color of plastic, so I can't wait till I get my hands on that figure. I really hope that soon, so I could see how all three of them look together. As far as head sculpt goes, they're exactly the same. As far as vehicle mode goes, there is a slight difference, mostly in the engine area, and I'll show you that in just a bit. So yeah, that was about 2007 versus 2000. As far as articulation goes for this figure, he does have a lot of range of articulation, mostly due to he has ball joints on the arms. So he has a ball joint right here, so he could go to the full 360. He has multiple range of articulation, but it's kind of limited due to the wings right here. He has a ball joint here, so yeah, he has a nice past 90-degree bend, full 360 motion. Unfortunately, no wrist rotation. I don't really expect it from this figure. He has a mushroom peg for waist rotation. He has a hinge joint right here. He has a swivel joint right here, like a mushroom peg right there. He has another hinge joint right here, and then a hinge joint here, mostly for transformation, but could get this figure in really nice poses. So yeah, this figure is really well articulated. Now, before we transform him, I did want to show you the accessories that he has. He does have that iconic Bumblebee blaster, and it does look really nice. Bayverse Optimus Prime does give you the Rise of the Beast kind of gist to it, but in Bayverse. And he does have one more accessory, even though I wouldn't consider this being an accessory. Sam Witwicky. Now, Sam Witwicky, based off of the character Sam Witwicky in Transformers, played by Shia LaBeouf. Honestly, this does not really look like Shia LaBeouf, not gonna lie. But I'm pretty sure that Hasbro did their hardest in creating this, and I think they did a nice job. So yeah, it is a great companion piece just to have with Bumblebee. Bumblebee could just be taking on Rampage and Ravage together, defending Sam and the Matrix of Leadership. Yeah, so you can really recreate those scenes, and it will look really cool. Now, let's focus on the transformation. So if you haven't done so already, remove the accessories. The first thing you're going to have to do is straighten out this figure. You want this figure really straightened out. You're firstly going to move the arms all the way out like so. Make sure the doors fall like this. Then you are going to lower the arms. They are on I don't want to say butterfly joints, but some hinge joints. And then you are going to push these down right here. Then you are going to rotate these up. You're going to rotate this part up, flip this piece around, flip that piece around. So now that we have that, you're going to deattach this from here. It should be attached. You're going to deattach it right here. Now that we have that done, I suggest focusing toward the back region. We're going to unhinge this piece right here. And this piece did pop off, so it will pop off if you untransform it wrong like I did. But yeah, no worries. It re-sticks. So then after that, you're going to take out this little flap. You're going to rotate the entire waist, and then you are going to unfold these pieces, which are going to be around the wheel parts of the car. You're going to unfold these pieces right here. As we can see, you unfold these right here. Then after that, you are going to close this piece right here. Then you are going to close this right here. and then rotate the thigh so that it falls into the back region. So yeah, once we have that, you're gonna click this piece right there, and vice versa. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you're gonna connect this piece and then connect that piece. Then you are gonna rotate it around like so. Open this, put it to fall, connect that. Once you have that connected, you are going to rotate these pieces right here so that they face inwards, close them, connect them together. So yeah, we could already see we got the back part of the car already finished. So then after that, you are gonna move this whole region upward. So it is on two hinge joints. So you are gonna move it upward like so. Then the doors as well are gonna have to be moved upward as well. So you can move these doors as well. And then now that you have that moved, now you're more than free to move the back part of the car. Then you are gonna focus in on this part right here. Now that you have space, deattach these pieces, rotate this upward, rotate that upward as well. Make it fall in here, and then align it correctly. Once that is aligned, you do have to connect this piece right here. It's quite difficult to do sometimes. My copy did come with a manufacturing error that it does not want to stick. So just gonna have to probably budge it in. So now that you have that right there, now unfold these pieces right here. Unfold that piece right there. Like how I showed you earlier. Make sure these are facing this way. Unfold this hinge, this flap right here, and we can see a lot of nice mechanical detailing right here. We can see that probably the abdomen area. So yeah, unfold that, close this, rotate this, let it fall in there. Close this. So yeah. Close that, close, and then click that right there. This thing will unclick. And then you are gonna attach all the pieces together. Some nice final touches. Make sure this is connected, make sure this car is flat. And there you have the 2009 Camaro transformed perfectly. So yeah, that was Bumblebee's transformation, about 3 minutes-ish. So yeah, it's kind of a hefty transformation, 40 steps, and I think they did a really great job in designing this figure. I mean, it's near enough perfect. Even though Bumblebee had no back kibble in the film, I still think that they did a really nice job in creating this figure. So I will bring in some other Transformers for size comparison. So here we have the 2009 Bumblebee and the 2007 Bumblebee, and we can see there is a major difference in both of them. For the 2009, it's and 7, it's for the hood and headlight region. So just bring it in the 2009 and 2007 for a close look. We can see these two figures, how they look right here. We can see how 2 years of car design has changed. This one becomes more square-like and sharper, kind of gives me Dodge vibes, and this one kind of started off circular and small. This one became bigger. So yeah, we can see as well, if we take a look at the car mode itself from the side, we can see how these two, bumper to bumper, how this one in fact does seem bigger, and it is kind of bigger, the bumper area. As far as the bottom goes, they transform exactly the same, so you can expect the same from both of them. So yeah, as far as that manufacturing detail goes on my figure, I think I kind of accidentally fixed it probably. I don't know. I think I was just probably bugging or something. But it was basically that this piece never attached or something, but now it's attaching for some reason. So yeah, cool. So yeah, so this figure looks really nice, and as far as car mode goes between both figures, I prefer this one more than this one. Here we have them compared next to Sideswipe, another Chevrolet car, and we can see that Sideswipe here is, in fact, I think, actually, this is my dream car, honestly. If I could get a Corvette, I would get it more than a Camaro. I'm not kidding. I just love the Corvette design more than the Camaro. It's just so much sleeker and it looks so much nicer. Specifically the Stingray. But here we have the Camaro here next to the Stingray, and because as far as size goes, I think this is probably kind of accurate to how they are in real life. I am gonna have to look that up pretty soon. So yeah, as far as this Chevy goes and that Chevy, I prefer this one more than that one. But as far as size goes, I think that this one is slightly bigger, while this one does seem slightly bulkier. Final comparison, here we have Jolt compared next to a Bumblebee. Both are Chevys, so yeah, as far as the front side, from a top side goes, we can see they're around the same size. As far as a side profile goes, they're around the same, and from the top, Jolt is in fact a little bit bigger. So yeah, as far as a Chevy Volt and a Chevy Camaro go, the Camaro looks better, and the Volt is in fact bigger. And obviously a throwback to the classics. Here we have the Volkswagen 1968. I want to say 1968 Volkswagen Bumblebee. And this Volkswagen, compared next to Bumblebee, you can see a how we went from this to that in just a matter of 40 years. And I think it's so cool how we started from something so humble like this and something so amazing like this. It's just really nice seeing before and after between both Bumblebees. So yeah, that was Volkswagen, and here is Camaro. So yeah, obviously the Camaro is in fact bigger, Volkswagen is in fact taller. So yeah, I do like how these look like. But I prefer this one. If I would buy this one in real life, I'd probably keep it in the back, probably for a collectible or something like that. So yeah, these figures are really good. Now I'm gonna give you my final thoughts and analysis. Now, all in all, this figure has been so great. It is a resculpt of the Studio Series 49 mold, and I'd say it's the best Bumblebee that we have. Although I do not have Dark of the Moon Bumblebee just yet, so can't wait till I get that one. So, and then I'll see which one is actually the best. But as far as car mode goes, I'd say this figure hands down has to go to it. It comes with a Shia LaBeouf figure, Sam Witwicky figure, even though you can't really tell it's him. He does come with the blaster. I mean, it's just a Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, and it does really look nice. I do like the color scheme of the car mode the most. He scales well with the other Revenge of the Fallen cast, as well as other Transformers as well. So yeah, if you haven't gotten this figure, I suggest getting him. I know it's not in stores anymore, but online in Target, and I think sorry, not Target. Online on Walmart, and I think probably in store at Walmart. Right now, Walmart is selling 2 packs of Transformers. So yeah, if you missed out on those figures, you could get it. The 2-pack with Bumblebee comes with Studio Series 75 Jolt. So if you missed out on that figure, you could get it with this figure. If you missed out on both, congrats, you could get both right there for the price of one. Note the prices right there. You think that they're $25. No, they're actually $25 for 2 Transformers. So that is a W. That is a win for everyone, honestly. You're paying the price of 1 and you're getting 2. So yeah, it's on Walmart online. I will put it in the description box below. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a nice comment, tell me what you thought of this video, and if I should keep doing more re-reviews or just regular reviews. All in all, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next review. Thanks for watching.